Okay, we're on part three. We're going to pick up where we left off. So far, we have our wall set. We have our door positions and um, a case opening here. So our next step, we're going to put in, um, actually, we're going to put in a rear door and a window in this section over here. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's see, I don't think I have any facing the same direction. So I'm just going to make a line here. All right, so I'm gonna switch over to my A-dash wall layer. And I'm gonna come about 4 inches from the edge of the wall. I'm gonna type in 6 here. I'm gonna offset it 36 because it is a rear door. All right, so and we're gonna do a little trimming as we did before. Here, hit the button twice. And while I'm over here, go ahead and hit that. It's gonna give us our rear door. All right, so our next step, we're gonna go ahead and actually put doors on the building. So I think we're going to do it with a polyline, and we're going to set the width to 1. So you're going to click on polyline, type in W, hit the enter button. Oops, sorry. We got to pick a point first. Pick a point. Right shift key, right mouse click. We'll choose midpoint. W and enter. 1. Hit the enter button twice, and that sets it to 1 inch. So we're going to go from midpoint. Right under shift key, right mouse click, and midpoint. Alright, so to get our door swing, we're going to use rotate. So let's select the rotate, hit the enter button, pick our base point here. And since this is going counterclockwise, we're going to put in negative number, if I'm not mistaken. Or is it positive? No, let's try positive first. I think it's positive. I'm going to try 30. Yep, and that was it. So we're going to just put in 30 degrees. All right, so if it was going counterclockwise, we put in negative 30. I'm sorry, clockwise, we put in negative 30. All right, so we're going to put an arc on it, which will be a 3-point arc. So we pick the top of the door, first corner of the wall, second corner of the wall. So we'll do all of them just like that. Same thing with our front door here. Color line, midpoint. To midpoint. And you can even do perpendicular. All right, we'll rotate, enter, pick a base point, negative 30. I was just going clockwise. Arc. All right. So I'm not going to spin the whole video doing doors. So we're just going to change that. I'm going to let you do those on your own. The ones that I will demonstrate will be your bifold doors. That's going to go here. So it's going to be basically the same concept. I'm going to use a polyline. We're going to go from the midpoint. And we're going to turn our ortho off using F8 on the keyboard, or we're going to select it here. All right, so the width of this appears to be 8 feet. no 6 feet, which means that we're gonna have some 1.5 foot folds for the door. So we're just gonna go around about, well, let's go at 30 degrees. So what we do, we just type in 18, tab, 30, enter, and then we'll go this way. Same thing. 18, tab, 30, enter. No, we're not gonna remake the door. We're just gonna simply mirror it to the other side. So we're gonna use mirror, select object, hit the enter button, hold on the shift key, right mouse click, midpoint. And here you have to turn your ortho back on. So you have to click that. All right, so here is the tricky thing. This is where a lot of people mess up. They'll hit the enter button before they actually acknowledge that the thing is in place. So you have to actually click first, and then you see your two options right here. Do you want to delete the source object? And usually the answer is no. But if you're trying to get rid of something, the answer will be yes. But we're just going to hit the enter button for that to acknowledge, and then it stays. So if you hit escape or something like that in between doing that, this side is going to disappear. You have to just kind of start all over again. Okay, so over here, midpoint to midpoint. Just remember that you just hold down the shift key and right mouse click, and this door is going to swing to the inside. Then we're going to rotate it on this point here. And it's going to go -30 because it's going clockwise, and we're going to put a 3-point arc on it. Now, instead of doing that on the opposite side, because the doors are exactly the same, we're simply just going to mirror the door over. So let's click on mirror or type it in. And I'm going to use the midpoint of this little piece of wall right here. So I go to this outside, I'll click to the left or to the right, hit the enter button, and then I have my two doors there. All right, and since this door here is the same, well, you might think this door is a little bit different because it's exercise room. All right, so, but I do believe this door here is the same. So I'm just going to copy this from, okay, I'm going to pick a corner instead. Normally I pick that midpoint. I'm going to pick the corner. So this one has the reverse, and it's too big. So it's got a couple things going on that's a little bit wrong. I'm just going to remake the door. How much that we at? All right. I always have to do a time check. And the amount of time it would have taken us to correct that. It'd been easier just to redraw it. All right, so this one will be 30-degree rotation because it's going counterclockwise. And we're going to do 3-point arc as we did before. And the bifold door here, it'll do the same thing as you did over there. So you just got to kind of do the distance. So without drawing a line, you can do the distance by typing in DI and select distance. Then just pick 2 points. So that's 4 feet. So that means you're going to have 1 foot folds for the door. Just do them at 30 degrees. right, so it's going to be 12, tab, tab, 30. And do it this way. Do the same thing, 12, tab. I keep getting the wrong thing. Tab, 30. All right, and we'll just mirror it as we did before. Enter, and the shift key, right mouse click, midpoint. Drag your mouse down, click once, hit the enter button, and that leaves your bifold door. All right, so let's see where we're at. We're at 10 minutes. So with that, I think I'm going to put this last one in. Then I'm going to end the video, and that's going to be it for the door. So the next video will be for the windows. All right, so we'll go ahead and do this door here. If I'm not mistaken, I think they're the same size. So let's do distance and check the distance. And it's 2 for 8. Oh, in fact, I think this one's the same size. Yep. So let's go copy that door. No sense in reinventing the wheel. We know how the wheel rolls. Alright. Now this door I think we're gonna reverse this door to the outside because it's storage space. So we're just gonna mirror it. And we'll choose midpoint. And we'll move our mouse up or down. Doesn't matter. Click once. In this case, we're actually gonna tell it yes. Because we want to get rid of those doors. So we don't need 2 of them there. Alright, so while I'm in the neighborhood, I'll go ahead and do my trimming. And I think that got all of the doors except one. And I do believe that this one's a little bit bigger. It's a 3-foot door, so it's bigger than this 2'6" door here. So let's go ahead and pop this in. And despite what I said that I didn't want to spend the whole time making doors, and I'm doing it anyway. Repeat. Enter. Base points -30. 3-point arc. There, and there. And those are all of our doors. So that's good for this one. So we're right at 13 minutes. So that's almost 14. So we're actually pretty good on that one.